Who go say the truth? True, for justice. Abaya the bote yeah, the baby, but nyande be. Tachi sound your mouth, pipinuma. Would your mind never shine and fry for some? But who go tell the truth? True, for justice. Do you see silence? Even journalists, silence. Oh, then who go say the truth? True, for justice. Right is right. Wrong is wrong, no matter how you justify. True, for justice. You say you wanna get rid of corruption. Someone want to help you. Now the person become your target. True, for justice. Jobless, no, they mean senseless. Poverty, no, they mean useless. One day, them go resist. True. Osaba, this is Osaba Tundu. Hani jalani go, Elisa to Silamu Lele, Popula Daba.
Abranaa so kuku seku obreku kusukuku ni ejemire kuku bekem me de ayemogude nanso Abranaa so nkomode etim ho so osu abrobo nsuo beye boden ohuwe pamoja enya achecherech Abranaa so ado se metro nkropot aye hyew se kolebu ayarasafo kuku manne asore dom ahuru nyina nso frɛ Abranaa so presby dongba es Abranaa so asoko Abranaa so asoko methodist dong si Abranaa so enene kankan Abranaa so ne kankan Anglican den susi ahansu sara na Pentecost mentas enkunsu ageso aji bebia akrate fua mo ya koto afi ne yede na mpana bu timumra metie dwume
Susumbi baby Abwagana Nagana beyo Eyo efeminwaro Susumbi baby Abwagana Nagana beyo Eyo efeminwaro Mi mangana Adeshe mama mama muminiswe Mama ye fedi akuye ni ondo efansu ye meni na omeni ye yakasara ya padea ya nananu di abebrese gede to maye enti asemena use yasungane ye anya sabe dachi chiriba beba bebu yemfo minia susu brene baby mapwagana nagana beyo Eyo efeminwaro Susumbre me baby Mabwagana Nagana beyo Eyo efeminwaro
Ana ya sase batana Yamia shano da Wamane nyoma penyina na wamanu odo Oh ya sase batana Empoko wate Ejia wo hu ani Ehwehwi asia sunfie Enti aseme no se yansom Ghana yiye Anya sadache no enti mabeba bebu yemfo Minua susu bribi pabi Fabua Ghana beyo enye yo efri susu bribi pabi Fabua Ghana na Ghana eya bwaje bedase susu bribi pabi Fabua Ghana na Ghana beyo enye yo efri menewara Ghana ye asase batan ya nyame ahira no da wamane nyoma panyina wamane gold wamane diamond wamane bauxite wamane timber wamane manganese wama ne oil, wama ne bibia, wama ne oil, wama ne coal, wama Ghana bibia de nyame amfa ma ye adwene. Adwene pe. Ani ye besiro twedi ampo kwa metete kwa fa mabasafo yi adom no wabaji so di hey jabaji ya munya rough. Mumi anka asam ne se de tie. Asa bi mpradua se nyame ma ye oil, e ma ye gold, e ma ye bauxite, e ma ye cocoa, timber, manganese. Na se sebi o ma ya adwene kan ho a anka atutuboto mi 11 anka eri bebu man. Enti ya kan asem no abaje wanya atemdidie na emom no ye nhya ase anka no kore no enkyere ye ho se de tie de ode ma ye nyina ni ani so na emom adwene a ye de bu man ye mpanimfo no betimi de ahyehye man ama o man na gina ne na so eno no nyankopon e de akame ye ye besere se na nanom adaroma omomwa na eneyi a Ghana yesi yedi emfinhia aduosia num nanso saa afuwe de Ghana woni ne birthday Ghana ewu afuwe ye declare national day of mourning afuwe ye declare national day of mourning before say ye be declare national day of mourning ye Ghana month na Ghana month in mimi susu say Ghana sebisebio ene ye no obituary eti eyese ye nyina ye fura kokko ye fura komene ye tena se ne ye Ghana yie na ye twa na dwadwo na yesu and I'll give you reasons in tia eyese ye twa adwadwo na yesu aha Abranaa so on TVXYZ midi ede wakatachie afrifa mensa asante aguna yokohino betimi aframe bombardier field marshal squadron leader ranger buffalo wahin royal general kabaka bomfa edehye eneme sechere edehye mifra asante aguna na me ho ahinti no aya stress on the wahin royal. I am the man that bears the spirit of our forebears who fought for the freedoms of this country, who fought to liberate the black race, who fought to liberate the African continent. I will continue to fight using the spirit of the likes of Madibo Keita, Jomo Kenyatta, Thomas Sankara, Julius Kambarada, Nyerere, Ubuntu spirit, Kwame Nkrumah spirit, Nelson Mandela spirit, that of Samora Mase, Robert Mugabe, Muammar Gaddafi, all the people that fought to liberate the African race. Ebeka Okure using ground-to-target missile, laser-guided missile, straight to Wama Omukura to me Eukrumha. Medame Waba Meba, and yebesha 65 years to nowhere, where we keep going around in circles. And I know me tachi on a journalist if only Pabonefo, Wamose, Wamai, Wamoso Muntibida, they will come after. Yebekosho Ania tachi on them. Yewiensua, Ekufado say, what to say, Tienio, what to say, Wamaino, a dime board in power East Legon. Now East Legon at on 330, 150,000 to 500,000. Yababa near Babe, a year state land say free or man penny judge pencil, ebesi kufo pencil, ebesi mama pencil, mills a pencil, ebesi a kufado pencil near Casa Sebio or Babe be different. Now so by ye were movie, I ever in Yania can was him. Here we are. I've no crono a daddy. Amwa quarter, Aquaco Kansembi, a year parliament. And Madame Waba Meba. On Abranaa so on TVXYZ no you be making sure say nsem ne said ye tie you be kan said ye tie without fear without favor enko ba bia me basisia.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Bia ekobo degree enti na wusu kobo bi debi esa akra hobobo huso nemum degree program se besiesi o mo adamfua nunti na Ghana Christian University College ya watete o manfo baburu emfie duonum 50 years ene akire ewo homa wo wabetetu ama wo skills am waju ho di say yes wo dachi ehye wonsem anunti kopa won degree HND and now professional programs papa ni bikoyo accounting banking and finance human resource management HIV/AIDS management nursing computer engineering, IT and systems, theology, and KP. Ghana Christian University College. Etumi ma scholarship wa kopim 50% say e ka no wa fa that was what you a fape. Our programs in name for administration say 0204 069 583 and 057 65 33307 and now for application for online ghanacu.com. Ghana CU water 2 am wa be okanifu a wo dance so kwa.
It also sound also share Abranaa so on TV XYZ. Medical catcher say Ghana man. Name no Ghana semi new mienu nyina begia tumwa. Baby ayaba bedru no. O my Ghana no woda sebisebio abama so eno no ye twa adwajo. O my no ekọ nanimu ana so odu 65 years no. Wawu eti ne ye nyina ye behwani aye Ghana yie. Minyaye anka president of the republic Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Cape Coast omu koi ankombe declare national day of mourning. Nanka yesu ama Ghana na yetwa adwajo na yaka nokore akire ye ho na se ye bawo Ghana biewa ya wo Ghana bio every 1957 a yenya afa ahudie Ghana kosoa no wotwa ne ho without any direction. And remember odi enti a Ghana etwa ne ho a mesusu se esi ye Ghana yie instead of see ye kwakoye celebration because there is nothing to celebrate about. But before that, Ekabibi last week for journalists for ho na me kachira omo se me nkamta free journalism no omaye no kroma me kachira omo se sa akromfo style of journalism no omaye no kroma for 25 years no ye be make sure say Ghana for na ni betie ni abie omo ni sa journalism no amosore anopa se mukosua no wahio se mukosua no wahio America ni CNN ni BBC no aya amosem hwe yen hwe omo no na yembie bi te se omo no binim ba bi America CNN ni BBC omo sore anopo omo fra Republican for say wo betna ha we Republican ni wo betna we a Democrat ni afi montoto embanta na nimpefe se NDC beka ko ni sei yenim se MPP beka ko ni sei na asam no se de atie na ankasa yefa ento eti dodo na ye confused eti we are compelled to follow either what the MPP says or NDC says depending on which political party we belong to. Now, some no say the Kano and I said the Etienne Ankasano. You follow that kind of journalism have no place in this country in the 21st century and where we are going. We need developmental journalism. We need journalism that focuses on the real development of the nation. Yempensim hunu journalism bia honorable bebo unkrai. We are honorable bebo unkrai. Honorable abon unkro honorable abon unkro. But we journalists no at one assembly senate here. If it's a basic principle of journalism, say journalists can some no say here. Nobody should come here with bad addish. The younger Samu of a Kwame Nkrumah here. Now yes, what in the station so I can say Mhunu. Wafa see, Mamka Sam Chiramo. Mumpeo, journalists for Moka part of the system ho, and then they be breaking it down what here. We are correcting the system, we are revolutionizing the system, and journalists and the media cannot be exempted from it. We'll be a straight bullet. So anunti na modemba to tankruam na ma sha ase keka nsem hunu a me kacha misimi nsuro ye ba ye se ye ne mo ba beko ni asesa system no and no sabi change came on a silver platter. It needs to be fought for, so we are ready for that fight. Now you moving on. Now you musa question. 65 years to nowhere. 1957 yenya afa hudie Dr. Kwame Nkrumah mi yenya afa hudie. 1966 ayo tu Dr. Kwame Nkrumah kwasi abrefa ayi kwasi ama ye kan say amankwa afrifa ene aye General Ankara 24 February 1966 ye tu Kwame Nkrumah omo ba ya omo se Kwame Nkrumah ban ne aye corrupt omo se Kwame Nkrumah ban ne ama ho kiraba ene ye busa question say aban ya wosuoi aye corrupt ana aban ya wosuoi ama ho kiraba na difference bia nim sampani ampa se sa ban ya woso a wo mo nananom ana kwahye kwasi amankwa afrifa ne eye General Ankara chi ema akotoka mu kotu Kwame Nkrumah ban gu ye na 65 years down ye gusuwa Ghana for complaining of ahokyere and corruption any abuse of power impunity na oman ye kwan fa 65 years to nowhere. 65 years to nowhere. Say eye 1966, ya to aba 1969. Edi to mi ma eye Kofi Abrefo Buzia 1970. Na Kofi Abrefo Buzia ekofa Apollo 836 hwan eba ye say yempa mo Nigeria for eye aliens compliance order. Yempa mo Nigeria for from 1970, 1971, 72. Ye busa se ahokyere no ana ewo ho ma 72 eye General IK Champion efatuo edi 2 eye Kofi Abrefo Buzia ene eye Eduardo Akufo-Addo papa aban gu ye no saa ahokyere ne eye corruption no ekwa na ebi eraso ho. So 65 years to nowhere. 65 years to nowhere. You go round in circles. Dear Busa question say 1978 General IK Champion baye no beye bie ono de general military leader, and I can bet you apart from Kwame Nkrumah he's the second best president Ghana has ever had. J.J. Rawlings 1979 ebaye ebe 2 eye Supreme Military Council 2 abengu ye no forming AFRC ye Busa question say AFRC no ebaye ensembe no mo kan ye omo se ahokyere ewo oman ni mu omo se manfo no ese enipa no ho ne corrupt ye sha se omo ebebo omo ma ye bo omo ma omo ebeku omo ye kun omo ni Busa question say ene no ahokyere no ana wo ho ma J.J. Rawlings efa tuo ene agyan ebetu aban egu ye no saa ahokyere no ewo ho ana ekọ 65 years to nowhere. 65 years to nowhere. J.J. Rawlings say nkrofo ne corrupt. Na omu wi amanfo ni sika with impunity. Ye Busa question say 65 years to nowhere. And they nkrofo ne corrupt and omu corrupt. The Ghanaian people, about 99% of them say Ghana for mpanimfo aye wo omu ne no omu ye more corrupt than eye sebisebio abanya J.J. Rawlings tugu ye. Na yatina has 65 years to nowhere. Emma J.J. Rawlings refer to me near to me ma eye Dr. Hilary Liman say womra no womra medi o man anim. Dr. Hilary Liman ba ye 1979 eba ye 1981. J.J. Rawlings 31st December 1982 na wasade eye to me eba ye ebe 2 abangu ye form eye PNDC. Ye Busa question say reasons are what the ma ye say aban ye corrupt and the people are in bondage and hardship no. Say reasons no ekwa na there be and the same reasons are there. So 65 years to nowhere. Ye Busa question say 65 years no 1992 ye nyina agi tu mu say ye beba ni aba ba ye eye kabima minka bia mamuo nanso enye kabima minka bia mamuo ye ka democracy a ya shada akoye kabima minka bi eti dodo ani nim say democracy ye kasa nko a ye ka democracy a democracy entails eye ndiama mienu ye ka democracy it entails politics and governance nanso ye de ye nim politics ni ye pa edu governance tan. So 65 years to nowhere. 65 years to nowhere. J.J. Rawlings 1985 ekofa economic reform policies ba ye se wo ba ye structural adjustment program ene de keke ka ho na de ahokyere buburuja abere manfo no ene 65 years to nowhere no sa ahokyere na ewo ho ana ekọ. The people are still in bondage. The people cannot see the relevance of omo oil, omo diamond, omo bauxite, omo manganese, omo cocoa, omo timber, omo iron, omo bibia nyamede ma omo bia no omo so omo nhunu so. So 65 years to nowhere. 65 years I so go around in circles. Dr. Kwasibo Chada before 1990 na ye kase eye GDP a saa ade no aye omo di gwa ya sum na omo ka kire and the GDP of the economy is there and there muntie ha na nyansa ewo GDP no aye kan before say Dr. Kwasibo eba be ye finance minister okroma na Ghana for GDP no Ghanaians were owning about 74% of eye GDP. And there by Dr. Kwasibo Chokofa Bibi, Brofo 10 a foreign direct investment. And the buyer, as Yan say, a Chinese a year, a whole war more, a butcher, and an important war, and Brano Mumbai investing in our economy. And Penny and Pioneer against a Yasempa, Yabaye, and nay, over a year GDP, ya kind GDP. Ghana for one can say woman, GDP no Wamudia or Mukrakwe and 15%. It's here with a question, say, 65 years to nowhere. How can we develop a year company? How can we develop a nation? and the GDP adabia ya debo ya ho asafo hene no GDP ni ye tulo oil dia GDP ni ye MTN dia GDP ni ye Vodafone dia GDP ni ye companies akasia eya abrochire companies dia eti ye tutulo oil wa musika no ye tu GDP no eya Anglo Gold ho ahwan GDP no eya mining companies e wo ahafu Kenya ase womu na GDP ni omu dia womu nya sika no a no omu dia fam na hwere mu omu dia kogu abrochire eti GDP no aye ka no the Ghanaian people do not own the GDP. So 65 years to nowhere. 65 years a pillars a yesi was here the democracy. Yes democracy. Now so amemo fun amemo tantan a yehunu no from 1992. Nia ka se Nana Akufo-Addo tuwe wo hunu eya aban wa hunu aban kura am participate a champion time no wo ho Nana Akufo-Addo tuwe mene wo ka se efre champion so ba Dr. Hillary Man no wo ho Nana Akufo-Addo wo we mene wo ka se free Hillary Man e ba JJ Rollins 1 and 2 no wo ho mene wo ka se Nana Akufo-Addo hunu Kufuor memuo mene wo ka se Nana Akufo-Addo hunu Milsa memuo mene wo ka se Nana Akufo-Addo hunu eye Mahama memuo. And everybody would have expected that Nana Akufo-Addo would do better because the mistakes of these people, he saw it. But unfortunately, 65 years to nowhere, we continue to do the same thing over and even worse and expect different results. So 65 years to nowhere. We need to declare a national day of mourning. If it's a Ghana 65 years no di you know, yentimin twaso sa awu. 65 years to nowhere. Say ya set a system where that 65 years in you know. Pillars ya was system na si nyina aye week. Pillars ni nyina ayira. Pillars ni nyina bubu. Pillars ni ba dwira gu ya so na nso ya pretende ya ye ho kokosachimai 65 years. All the 8 pillars that holds this fake system ya create a friend in democracy no. Sa 8 pillars ni nyina ase aye week. So 65 years to nowhere. 65 years ye Musa Ghana for say a political class no womoje political class ni dia na omeka chiro say after 65 years the political class is very corrupt. They are very, very arrogant, especially Akufo-Addo Abanwe, 65 years to nowhere. Very arrogant people, very corrupt people. A memoir, political class, Timika Chere say, constitutional requirement. Yankwa Article 67 of the 1992 Constitution. Na read the article neka, say Ghana Constitution, you know, Timika say, Yamfa State of the Nation address mra. Na enem say nipa no edi anim after 65 years. Demigods. Article 67 says the president shall at the beginning of each section of parliament and before the dissolution of parliament deliver to parliament a message on the state of the nation. And so Akufo-Addo amemwo tantan, Akufo-Addo amemwo fun after 65 years. Akufo-Addo say, "Wano de obetimi atenase na time wo pe anu aye state of the nation address into a suspended state of the nation address indefinitely." And no the says 65 years to nowhere. We keep on going around in circles. We keep on electing people. Yeah, sorry, I say politics is dirty. Politics is not dirty. The only thing we keep on doing is electing dirty people like Aya Abranaa and Aya Hobson-Adoye. Who Hobson-Adoye video no? Fatoso near 65 years. The perform wakasa chere Ghana for anyhow. Fatoso.
Sini na won furu plane da ana obeka nye wo kanu se Akufo-Addo nam yom no wo dware abova de what furu plane da
Dabi
make us ba
tunu na on tiase na say the way I construct 17 na too harsh
the harsh ne dey
so we kurasi ni na obeka sa no
na is it not true
say
me masama America no me de me one example me makurasi pobiaji kurasi tum what you say Nyankopon adom matima furu plane akwaba nim sɛ ye wutina premu a ete woti premu kra na dwonso kan na wo kwa akɔdwonso atwese ne sete wa ba
beto obi mfru plane a church we kurasi ni ana
na wasam na wo ka no are you not organizing your
I won't give him too much time. Sebi 65 years ni ahihye nioma yie ana nye journalism tantan ana sebi on producer menu no practice here said there be a ese de ndc betena na de MPP tena ha aka Hobson-Adoye betimi abetena TV so no ake kansem hunu se ya kyere Ghana for Sebi wakasa with impunity. Nanso na kura se no na asiase wo mfiri ho no. Onim se private jet bebre wo ho a eye bathroom ene kitchen kura ewo mu. Sebi producer nipa se etimi tena TV so na wakasa rough e kyere Ghana for se asif se ontena play mu da play nso tina mmo na bia mega se enye na Akufo Addo ba ya time wana wo kɔ Germany akwa ye wo yere ayie eno na bia tina economy mu ene Akufo Addo da ma betimi atena business class in there etu sori anu aba be keka nsem hunu a kyere Ghana fo but 65 years to nowhere ntia 65 years to nowhere Musa Ghana for see judicial service and Yajinidiana Ghana for Bebeka said they do not have trust in the judicial service. That is why you check on for your Bunwo Street every say 65 years to nowhere no your intimate strength your judicial service emaning a tough 65 years to nowhere Musa Ghana for see a security service, i.e. the police, i.e. immigration, i.e. customs, i.e. the military. Musa Ghana for say 65 years to nowhere. Sa ye security service no. Ye jiwomudi na. There be a security service in yanywomuni. And anu ya dampare ba ye no woye bibi kakura. Ama omani monyam kura aben omani mabenyam. 65 years to nowhere. Ye soja for no womudi di EC. Aminachi. 65 years to nowhere. Obiya kwajonso timi for ye soja for ni bidi nachi. 65 years to nowhere. And coming security, the soldiers are the last resort of security. Now, so 65 years nowhere. And impunity of a year, then Crawford, ye elect to a monintino. 65 years to nowhere. Akufo Addo, yere kwajonso, with me for soldier need nachi. Alfred, go Fred Odame, or kwajonso, with me for soldier need nachi. 65 years to nowhere. Your security service in Indian Munyam. 65 years to nowhere. Your customs of one general airport, no. 65 years to nowhere. One more shabrasha shankrofo bag mo no mo kwakwa yi sky free. 65 years to nowhere. Your borders in immigration is so porous. So we are not going anywhere. 65 years to nowhere. Some men wo ka say yetimitina omanmu ema a security service apansam. 65 years to nowhere. Your public service in Musa question say public service no wo ho sesi ya wo man ni yetimu no. Your 65 years to nowhere. It has been filled with political fanatics. It has been filled with foot soldiers. People who married to get a promotion do not get promotion. And promotion is based on which political party you belong to. That is 65 years to nowhere. And nonsense system, system I create here. And for mining kobebia and yegusu ekreti. That is 65 years to nowhere. It's kamu years happiness we are a week after 65 years. Thank you. Our 4 pillars be the moral conscience, the voice of conscience in this country. And so when I'm saying 65 years to nowhere, you corrupted every part of the society in Intino. Ya tina sema the 4 pillars in unso akano ofa ahemfo ene 65 years to nowhere. Ahemfo timi kano kuranchira sa ankola nketenketi ya yadi tumi amu say in the name of constitution. Na no asabi osabi mpreduasa asase ni dia. We are the traditional leaders. The direct representation of the people, the direct source of power for the people. We are not able to look into the face of these people and tell them the truth. Because I am funina a yankamta fre, omde da board so, I am funina, yadu musika komo busome, it will be a unusuaka, no lucy na diane. The ahimfu in this country, most of them are not serving the purpose for which they are there. That is 65 years to nowhere. 65 years to nowhere. Seka mehunu ye asofo anankasabi omuye the moral conscience of this country. Now so 65 years to nowhere. Ya bedu baby a asofo no ayeso omutimi ka nokure ekire no. And now asofo e da board so enyansafo emu wo he na enyansafo odidi etu onkasa. And now no asofo baako was first no a peace council chairman tina no okasa. And ne de oti Azerbaijan. And now no asofo baako mense otabel. Anu preacher the Lord shadi and there. And they menso table after 65 years to nowhere. Or say and they were animal kingdom. 65 years to nowhere. A glow. A year gifty afeni dazi. 65 years to nowhere. And they meno say gifty afeni dazi on kasebio. Onya globio. O mine own chirin bio. A mompire and cerebrade. Yon soon freradi bio. 65 years to nowhere. 65 years to nowhere. See what media as a committee boa. Emma no kura etimida die. Ye can assembly said yet here. You were Chrome media 65 years. After 65 years, a Chrome media and come to friend a young mother, a Chrome media agenda setting a young mother, a Chrome media umbejina TV swa, ye omo political paymasters and no catcher on catcher manfono. A Chrome media omo production, yeah, no political head office and Sanya Babeka, that is 65 years to nowhere. So, may Chiro say, 65 years after independence, and woman no baby I do no, Sabio Sabin previous, I am called baby, we keep going round in circles. After 65 years, the business community in this country, so be business best survive here. It is as a result of which political party he belongs to, or he support, or he funded, and sign a business as survive. So 65 years, Sanyama Wayna Enkoye. Emo Bianco Kufuado. And some more kaya. And maybe a Kufuado say, was a minimum, so was a video no. Was a video na Kabawame. Was a video no. A Kufuado say, what to say? A year is legal. And Sasene a dime war at the Panam say, Papa, you can't say when you're in touch with reality. Oh, what to say?
We cannot continue to ignore the expensive methods of construction that has made housing here virtually a monopoly of the rich. It shouldn't be the case. The richest country in the world, America, has some of the cheapest housing that you can come across anywhere in the world. We are here in Ghana in some small three-bedroom house in East Legon. Places is costing you $350,000, $400,000, $500,000. You get mansions for that in many parts of America.
Okay. And in Kasa, set of mansions for them. America, the NT and 9 boy, and your day were honest.